Dating is hard, isn't it? Yeah. Somehow, a lot of people have strict standards. Yeah. If you don't answer me within 2 seconds, you're done. You don't pay for my nails, you're done. You don't like my posts on Instagram, you're done. When looking for a partner, it is normal to have standards because, yes, this is potentially the person you want to spend your life with. So it has to click. One thing I notice people do a lot is they will not make the separations between boundaries, expectations, and standards, right? Boundaries is to protect yourself. Standards and expectations are kind of rules you put on other people. And if you want people to be involved in your life, they kind of have to abide by those rules. Problem with that is it is a two-way street. Dating is a two-person dance, right? Both parties have boundaries, standards, and expectations. And either you're going to want to be rigid and strict, or maybe it'll be malleable, It'll be you really like this person. So some things you might let go. Maybe some things are not as important as other things. So you have this conversation. But that's the thing. You got to have the conversation, right? You cannot have boundaries, expectations, and standards and expect people to read your fucking mind. Come on, please. So I found this TikTok about this guy talking about his non-negotiables and his strict boundaries about dating. So I just wanted to take a look. Let's see what happens.
Here are a few of my dating non-negotiables as a man with strict boundaries. These are my boundaries. You do what you want to do. These are mine. Say I get your number, you give me your schedule, and I plan a date. If for some reason you're busy on that date and you can't make it, it is up to you to give me the day that you're free or your next availability. I'm not about to keep asking. That's too close to begging. Play with somebody else.
Honestly, that's a valid one. I think we plan a date. Something happens on your end. It is what it is. We try to reschedule. I mean, if we're both into each other, we'll try to figure it out. But yeah, I do get his point. If I have to start chasing you for another date, maybe that's not the right person. Next one.
Number 2, if you ask me in our first few dates for nail, hair, shoe money, you're clipped. You're looking for a sponsor. You're not looking for a relationship. Why these things aren't already done? I don't care how much money I got. It's mine that I work for. Don't ask me to do some shit that you're not doing for yourself.
And you see, this is another valid one. I planned the date. I've already decided I was going to pay for everything. It's all good. But now I'm not going to start paying for a bunch of extra shit. Like, let's not. Was there not a mutual interest? Like, I'm already paying for the date. What do I have to pay with everything that goes on top of that? Like, let's not do that.
Number 3, if by the 3rd or 4th date, you don't at least offer to buy a round of drinks or treat me to the next one, you're clipped. You're not a vibe. You're a bill. I would never let you pay, but at least offer. Make me think you want to pay. And if you forget to say thank you after I done planned and paid for this date, you're clipped. It don't cost you nothing to say thank you.
See, that's another valid one. But please stop eating food and talking at the same time. You're spitting food everywhere. It's disgusting. Please. But yeah, this is valid. We've seen each other a few times. We're clearly, maybe there's something there. We're into each other. There should be some sort of reciprocity. Gratitude is important, but also don't be that person who's stands after the day like this,
say thank you.
Like, this is weird. Like, you want to spend time with this person, maybe they'll see thanks later, but don't, are you gonna just wait for that thank you text? Like, that's weird. That's weird. Like, you should already assume that the other person you spend quality time with appreciate the time and effort you put in. Like, you don't have to check that box. It's did she say thank you? That's ugh.
Number 4, if I offer to pick you up or send you a car, you have a 5-minute window to get there. You knew about this date a day earlier and hours earlier. You should have been ready. I have pulled off after waiting 7 minutes before. You don't respect my time. I don't respect yours.
I said this is valid. This is valid. Except for the 5-minute wait. You're already there. I'd say if she makes you wait 15 minutes, I'd be like, yeah, that was good. It's 2 minutes after 5. I'm I don't know. But let's say it's valid. Very strict though, but he did say it was strict.
Number 5, if we cannot do an active date, all right, tennis, hike, workout, it's clipped. You're clipped. I know me, I'm gonna catch the ick real fast. We just ain't gonna work out, literally or figuratively.
That's his prerogative, but it's kind of strict because this is something you already should be talking about before even going on a date. You can't be going on 1 or 2 dates, and on the third day he's like, oh, why are we not going outside? What is this? And I was like, yeah, you gotta tell her before that. That's what the talking stage is for.
Number 6, you like to go ghost for 2 and 3 days, or I find that you only respond when I text first. You're a clip. Ain't nobody that busy. It'll take you 10 seconds to respond to a message. Hey, busy day, I'll check for you later. That works for me because I don't need to talk to you every day, all day anyway. There is a huge difference from texting, which is mutual, and you just responding. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, this is valid. Taking 3 to 5 business days to answer a text, that's too much. Like, it's like everybody has busy lives. And if you take a couple hours to answer back, it's fine. It's literally 9 to 5. We're both working. It's all good. But I do get it. If I get a reply every 3 hours, that's a bit annoying. There are definitely time periods in the day where you can text more than other. So yeah, we just have to figure out these times. And if we're at work, don't expect the response too much, you know. On the other hand, if you're that type of person who like try to gauge someone's interest by like counting the messages and the replies and inspecting the ratio, you're a weirdo. Stop doing that.
Number 7, probably should have been number 1. Poor hygiene. That's gonna be a firm no for me. That breath ain't hitting, if them toes ain't kicking, and if them nails ain't clean, it ain't gotta be done. Just be clean. Your ass is clipped. You're a woman. It's the least you can do.
Valid, but whoa, hey, that goes for men too. Wash your ass, brush your teeth. Yes, hygiene goes for both ways. It's for everybody. Speaking of hygiene, yes, I hope you don't talk with your mouth full. That's nasty.
And then lastly, I'm a little bit more lenient on this one because I don't expect much. We just started dating. If I see that you just innately lack nurturing qualities, it's clip. I can't teach you how to be a woman to a man. You should not teach me how to be a man to a woman. Can't teach you that. It's clip.
That one feels a bit weird to me. It feels red pill-ish. Like, oh, know your role. You know, everyone's raised different. This is a generalization for like generals, I guess, but not everyone's raised the same. And it's just looking at someone's like, you don't look nurturing in the first 2 dates, so I'm gonna cut you off. That's a bit weird. But hey, yeah, I just wanted to check it out. Get your thoughts. What do you think about it? Peace. One last note. There are ways to talk about your expectations, your standards, and your boundaries without sounding like you're reading off a grocery list, all right? There's ways to bring it in smoothly without making you look like a dick. Hope that helps, I guess. Yeah, bye.